wanted to try this idea. So I was looking at a project that I recorded the other day for Ollie, and I noticed that on one of the guitar tracks I had kind of two presets. So what I've done is chuck them in together. I'll quickly run through the settings here. So we've got the red squeeze here, sensitivity 3.8, mix 83%, level plus 12, so a big boost. Top secret OD, so this is like the Dodd OD250, gain 8.8, level at 8.3. Then we got the line 6 litigator, drive at 9.1, bass at 4.5, mids at 10, treble and presence off, master at 5. I'm going into this Owner Hammer impulse response, high cut at 3.1. Then we're going into a dual delay, left mix and right mix, 24 and 25, an 8th dot and 8th note, and the mods are off. And then we're going into the glitz reverb with a pretty low mix, and that goes up to 16% sometimes, so 5.1, 1 millisecond, 15.5 kilohertz high cut, delay 64, rate 1.84, depth 3.8, crossover 900, mod mix 5, trails off. So that's kind of basically the Eric Lead preset that I use often. That's going out here. And then on this path here, what I've got going on, and this is what I wanted to explore as an idea: Horizon Drive 2.5, attack 4, bright 5.1, gate off, etc. Into an air apparent, gain tone 5, presence 0, overdrive higher 6.2, 9 volts. Into a Fender Champ, which I don't use often, but I wanted to try this. Drive at 3.1, 7.6, 6.4, 6.8, 3.4, and 10. Some of those settings are going to change potentially. And into the 1x8 small tweed, 47 condenser mic, distance 1 inch away, high cut 4.3, early reflections 38%, level 6 dB, 63 spring, high cut at 19.4, mix at 33%. And here's the real key to this. We got an ADT. This is the new kind of tape delay thing, you know, like the Abbey Road thing, where you've got two tape decks and you delay one side. So delay 2 is 37 milliseconds. The wire flutter on the second deck I've got up at 1.3. Neither of them got any saturation. Deck 1 volume minus 3.7, deck 2 minus 3, polarity normal, mod rate irrelevant because the mod depth is 0, and tape speed 7.5 IPS, texture 6.3, high cut at 12, low cut at 62. And then I'm panning these hard right and hard left. And what then happens, so we could just, I want to just listen to just that path at the moment. So if we, let's just set that to the mic input, then we'll hear just the champ part. So it's about kind of building a preset out of two quite distinct sounds, really, and then blending them to taste. So here's just the champ. So if I get rid of the delay, you should hear that this goes completely up the center. And then if we bring in now this other side, what we're going to have is quite a different kind of... And if I take this away, You can blend that to taste, and what I've done is, using this level here, kind of figure out a good blend for me. Obviously, you be careful with volumes. If we take this down a bit, take this down to like -5, and then this one down a bit as well. But yeah, figure out a blend that get this really kind of huge sustaining tone. Let me think about how I might blend these now. So if we start off with both of these at 0, and I'll get rid of that snapshot assignment, none. Then what I might do, put a gain block, oop, not that one, gain stereo volume pedal, and set it the other way round. Then this one, I have a stereo volume pedal the right way round, then EXP1, EXP1. So now we can use that to kind of blend between the two. So toe down. Volume of that one is a bit too high though. Let's get rid of that. And then we can blend between two really in a way that I think the combination of both of those tones ends up sounding to my ears more pleasing than either by themselves. It's like the combination of things ends up being, I think, a nicer, thicker, more, you know, anyway, let me know if you want me to drop that into the folder. I'll be happy to do so. I'm just going to save that and then find the kind of position that you're liking tone-wise. And you could even then unassign the expression pedal and just leave those blocks where they are when you settle on the kind of blend that you dig. The other thing you could try with this, of course, is blending different types of amps. So maybe you'd have something like a Vox on the left and right hand side, doing kind of brighter tones or something like that. It's just a new concept to me. I was reading about Alan Holdsworth and some of the way that he imaged his tones, and this is something else I want to try. Is he'd have a 2x10 kind of thing doing the left and right, and then have his straight up tone in the middle, so it was imaged in that kind of way. And this thing that we're doing here, we're using the delay block, the ADT, to give us that wider stereo image. There's probably a bunch more ways you could try this. Leave some comments below, but for me that's a really pleasing. result. I'll catch you in another video soon. Feel free to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for continuing to watch stuff on the channel. I hope that was helpful in some way, and helps you to get some lead tones that are nice and creamy.